My topic is single point cutting tool. Different type of angles provided on a tool bit. The different type of the angles on a tool bit are generally depends upon the nature of the material or composition of the material. The tool bit are available in a market in different shape and size. This shape and size means 3 upon 8 into 4 inch, 1 upon 4 inch into 4 inch, 3 upon 8 inch approximately 10 mm, 1 upon 4 inch approximately 6 mm, the length approximately 100 mm. The cutting tool, this type of the tools bit available in the market in a rectangular form and inclined form. The inclined form, this area is removed. Agar this area is removed in the inclined form, then it is very easy to perform this angle. There is no need of any removing the excess material to perform the clearance angle. So the material of this tool bit is high speed steel. So high speed steel tool contain a various element. These elements to increase the strength and hardness of the tool bit. So it is able to withstand red heat temperature uh, up to the 600 degree Celsius. The composition of this tool bit: 18% tungsten, 4% chromium, 2% vanadium, 0.7% carbon. This is the composition of the tool bit. The different type of the angles are performed on a tool bit. So you will use this the grinding wheel. So when the wheel is moved in this direction, the tool bit is placed in this way to perform the front clearance angle. So what is the function of front clearance angle? The tool is moved in this direction freely on the surface of the workpiece without rubbing the metal. This angle is the back rack angle or top rack angle. The angle is performed. The tool is like in this way to perform the back rack angle. So what is the function of the back rack angle? So on this plane, the main function of this back angle to perform the different type of the chips: continuous chips, breaking chips, discontinuous or segmental chips, and built up edge chips. These chips is freely move on the plane of this surface of the tool bit. The main function of this to perform the different type of the chips to make by the rack angle. Okay. If the rack angle is low, depth is low, and speed is high to get the good accuracy and also control the tool life. If this angle is increased, the area is also increased. So it means that depth of cut is very high, speed is very low. You cannot get the good finishing on the workpiece if the rack angle is increased. These are the angles are performed by the grinding wheels. This is the nose radius. What is the function of the nose radius? The nose radius you will take the 0.4 to 1.6 mm. The main function of the radius to increase the strength of the cutting tool, to increase the tool life, and also give the good finishing on the workpiece. The tool is grinding in this way. There is no any rack angle, so this angle is called the zero rack angle. So this type of the tools are used for the removing the hard work with low depth of cut. This type of the uh, angle are performed on the tool. This type of the tools are used for the high speed with low depth, high depth, very high speed, and to this type of the tool are used for the mass production. This mass production. If you want to increase the mass production and long working time, so this on this this face to cut the this type of the set in this like when rack angle. So the carbide tool are brazing here. So with the help of some alloy spelter, this area should be the free from any dust particles, oils before the brazing. The spelter the set here, and after that the carbide tips also set here. This area is heated with the help of a flame. The brazing, what is the brazing? So brazing is a process to joining the two dissimilar metal with the help of a filler metal. This process is also called the heterogeneous process. So in this case this area is heated by the flame, electric, by the dipping, brazing. So in this case this area is heated. How much temperature is needed to complete this process? The temperature is starting from 350 degrees Celsius to 1 upon 2 melting point of base metal. So what in 350 degrees Celsius, so 1 upon 2 base metal. So base metal is here, the tool. The base metal is here, tool is, for example, is 800 degrees Celsius melting point. So half is 900 degrees Celsius. The temperature is rising 350 degrees Celsius to 900 degrees Celsius. This process is complete. The brazing, this type of the tools are used for the mass production for a long time and give the high depth of cut and give the good finishing on the workpiece. This is the negative rack angle. So negative rack angle on this, this is the two slope. This is the two slope on a tool bit. This type of the tools are used for the very high depth, low speed, but you cannot get the good finishing of the workpiece by the negative rack angle tools. So these the cutting tools, the tools are used for cutting the material in a two way. Number one is orthogonal system, second number is oblique system. So in orthogonal system, two dimensions, two coordinate are used, x-axis and y-axis. When the job is moved in anti-clockwise direction at a different speed, the tool is moved in this direction parallel to the workpiece to remove the metal. This process is called orthogonal system. When the tool is removed, like a negative tool rack angle are used to remove the metal. Okay, so this angle, so in this case, three dimension x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis system are used. This process is called oblique system. The cutting angles, the cutting system, so are generally depends upon the three way used to four type. Number one is American standard system. The American standard system, in this American standard system, x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis are used for the cutting. Second number is British system. British system, side rack angle, end cutting angle, side clearance, front clearance, side rack angle, back angle. This type of these word are used for a British standard system. Number three is Continental system. Continental system is, in this continentals means the DIN system are used. DIN system are used. DIN are generally used in a German country. This type of the tools are used in a DIN system. Number four is international system. The international system are just adopted. All the countries international system to according to this, like this angles are written in this way. This is the nose radius, side end cutting angles, side clearance angle, front clearance angle, side rack angle, back rack angle. These angles are performed. These angles are performed by the grinding wheels. All the single point cutting tools are generally used in industries, workshop and general purpose to remove the metal and get the good finishing on the workpiece. I think you will like my lecture. Thank you very much.